Hi guys, this is Teacher Analu. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to answer the frequently asked questions about the demo preparation. Now let's dive in with the first question. Question number 1. Who are the students in today's demo? Well, your students will be individuals trying to evaluate applicants, so you have to treat them like a regular student. Next, will a timer be visually displayed during my demos? No, you will be using training lesson page. The timer feature is available for active tutors only. Now, how can I make sure that I attend my demo session at the correct time? In order to make sure that you attend the sessions at the correct time, you may use this page to check if your clock is accurate. What things are considered personal information? Personal information usually refers to information that people may be uncomfortable about sharing with others. This can be, but is not limited to, age, marital status, number of children or siblings, or religious beliefs. Should you need to discuss any of these topics with your student, ask first if they are comfortable discussing such topics. If you are asked personal questions, you may answer them if you want to, but feel free to politely decline to answer them if sharing that information makes you uncomfortable. If you are not sure whether or not your student will consider something to be personal information, assume that they will. Next, what are the criteria used to evaluate me? Well, you will be evaluated on the criteria outlined in the demo preparation guide. I already uploaded that, I think 10 months ago. I'll share you the link of that video. Then after that, final results will be determined after the demo lesson. Next question. Do I need to send any material links? Well, there is no need to send links for the lesson materials because the lesson page is a shared view and navigation feature that ensures you and your student are always viewing the same material. Clicking the titles of the exercises within the lessons can also be used to navigate your student to the part of the page you are on. Next, where can I see or find a student's request? For the demo lesson, you will not receive a student's request prior to starting the class. You will have to ask the student what type of class they want to have, like material or free conversation. Next, what free conversation topics am I allowed to talk about? If a student wants to have a free conversation, ask them if there is a specific topic they would like to talk about. Maybe they will say no, in which case just try to get to know them better and have a spontaneous chat. Try to focus on topics that are not controversial like hobbies and interests or learning more about each other's countries or local areas. Try to avoid taboo topics such as politics, religion, sex, money, personal relationship issues, physical or mental health concerns, or how you feel about the company. It's all about respecting boundaries. Should a student initiate a conversation about these taboo topics, do your best to keep things light and try to stay in control of the discussion. Next, do I need to use the share screen feature so students can see the material? There is no need to share your screen with a student because the lesson page already has a share view and navigation feature. Next, how can I access the materials page? To access the lesson material in the lesson page, click on materials on the upper left side of the page or click daily news for quick access to the daily news materials. You can also view all of the materials on the materials page. Next, what should I do if my student can't hear me? Well, make sure you are not muted, either in the lesson page or through your audio device. Click on the settings icon on the lesson page and check your camera and microphone settings. The lesson page is designed to automatically detect your camera and microphone, but in some cases, you may need to manually select the appropriate device if the issue persists. Try to reload the lesson page. Next, how will I know if the student has already entered the lesson page? When a student enters the lesson page, you should hear an entry chime like ting. If you do not hear the entry chime, check the call log in the chat box. It shows the history of who has entered the lesson page and when. Next, when should I enter the lesson page? Well, you are expected to be in the lesson 3 to 5 minutes before the start of the lesson time. However, you are encouraged to enter earlier if you wish to practice navigating the page. Next, can I use prepaid Wi-Fi mobile data as a backup connection? Well, the recommended type of internet connection is a wired connection or LAN cable. Engoo also accepts LTE or prepaid home Wi-Fi connections. For either connection type, Engoo requires a minimum connection speed of at least 1 Mbps for both upload and download speed, as tested against the Tokyo server. Well, the use of mobile data in conducting classes is not recommended because these types of connections are often not fast and stable enough to allow you to conduct classes with Engoo students from all over the world. Next one, H. What will happen after my demo class? After your demo, you will be provided with feedback on your performance and be given tips on how to improve your performance. You will also be evaluated based on your performance during the demo lesson and informed of the result. There are 3 possible outcomes. 1, passed. You will receive instructions on what to do next in order to activate your account. If retraining, you will have to book a new session to show you have understood the feedback you have received and improved your performance. And the last is failed. You will receive information on what needs to be improved and can apply again in 6 months. Next question. When can I start teaching? Once you pass the demo, you will receive an email detailing the requirements needed to activate your account. Once your account is activated, you can start opening your classes and begin teaching. How does the booking system work? Company policies and how the system works are all discussed during orientation. You can choose to attend an orientation session or just read the orientation materials that will be included in the email containing your login details. Next, what are the class peak hours? Peak times or core times as they are called on our platform in Engoo are usually between 5:30 a.m. and 8:55 a.m. Japan time, and again between 8 p.m. and 11:55 p.m. The weekend peak time, however, is between 5:30 a.m. and 11:55 p.m. These time frames are also highlighted on your schedule page. Next, should I include the company name in the introduction? Well, there's no need to include the name of the company in your introduction. Next, can I mention the country I am from? Yes, you can mention the country you are from while introducing yourself to your student. Next, how do I know what English skill level my student has? Well, your demos will all be with intermediate level students. For classes after you get activated, your students' level will quickly become obvious during the lesson. So pay attention to how they phrase sentences and to how fast they speak. You can also try them if you can also ask them if they are finding the lesson too easy or too difficult if you're still not sure. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you will be prepared for your upcoming demo and ace your demo. Good luck!